And welcome back to Crypto Hulk Show. Oh my God, yes, we're back again. I know it's a little early today, 6:45 a.m. Sunday. That's December 29th, 2024. A couple days till Christmas. I'm sorry, New Year's. 31 days, half September, April, June, and November. Christmas is in December, so we got 31 days this month. And then it begins. The countdown to when Trump gets in office. Is it on the 20th or 24th, something like that, of the new year? Now, when he starts coming in, you got to give him what they usually have, like the first 100 days. The first 100 days of a presidency is generally the bulk. They like to see in the first 100 days what the president can get done. Now, remember, it's not just the president. It's, can the president use politics to get people to do stuff? That's what it really comes down to. The president can have all these things he wants to get done, but if he can't work with people, if he can't somehow manipulate others, then he's not getting anything done. So you've got to have at least your own party. You've got to have like 100% of your own party behind you, or you're in trouble. Because the Democrats obviously aren't going to want to do what Trump wants. So Trump's got to have 80, 90% at least approval in the Republican Party. Like, they got to be behind this guy, or we're going to see a whole bunch of nothing. Okay? So I'm not trying. Okay, this is the reality show here. Okay? I love Trump. I got little Trump toys and stuff on my desk that I show over the years. But I'm going to tell you, I'm not doing all the hype shit. Oh, yeah, Trump's coming in. We're going to end up going to the moon and all this dumbass shit. Blah, blah, blah. Okay? If Trump can't get all these government people to work with him, ain't shit going to happen. Just letting you know. Okay? So, if Trump does, congratulations. We're on our way to getting super rich quicker. Look, eventually it's going to happen. Whether, if it happens in the next 4 years, if it happens in the next 6 months, I don't know. We're going to find out real quick, though, aren't we? We're going to find out. Just now, again, just because Gary's gone doesn't mean shit. Gary's a puppet for somebody higher. Okay? So, this is a reality-based program. I don't do all the hype stuff. I don't care about a bearable guy cartoon and all this dumb shit. Elon Musk and his little hand clues or signals. All that shit is for entertainment purposes only. So what we have to look at is what is getting done. Who's Trump getting into what position? And just start observing what legislation is passed. I don't care what people say. I want to see what these people do. That's what we're doing on this channel. Global crypto regulations. Does Trump try to push other countries into global crypto regulation? Now, that's an awesome thing right there. If America enacts America can't do global regulations if we got all these broke down third world countries. You've got to wait for them, okay? So it does, like I said, you could have Russia, China, and America go all crypto, but it's not going to work for the rest of the world. There's going to be a lot of problems. So I'm just telling you reality. If we don't have global crypto regs, that's number one's got to happen. So you need to start looking for that. That's why today I'm going to be reading off some articles. Look, it's just stop all the hopium dumb shit, okay? We got to look at what is actually happening. And for 4 years, ain't nothing happening. XRP is still at a low. The all-time high was back in 2018, right? 6 years ago. 6 years ago, XRP was at a high. And that was all speculative pump. That meant nothing at all, okay? some people are like, oh, we need to at least get back to the all-time high. For what? To be a speculative all-time high? So I am on board with Project while Hat Drain the Swamp Worldwide. So what we got going is you got to have the whole world hooked up with regulations first. So you can like judge the time frame of that kind of on your own. Look around the world. How many countries have regulations? Well, almost none. Okay, there you go. So you're not getting rich next week, next month, probably not next year. I mean, this is just reality. Now Europe's coming up. It's a sandbox, MICA. It's a 3-year total program. So that'll take us up to 2028. So MICA's a 3-year program. It greenlights crypto in a sandbox in a controlled manner. You got England coming up February of next year. You got the ISO. Now that's very promising. But again, it's global messaging standards. And that's going to get released mandatory by March of next year. So we're going to start seeing some movement with crypto in regards to laws and global usage. Look, again, I'm not here to be your cheerleader and stuff to go Ripple. That's other channels. You can go to Ripple Las Vegas for that and cheer for the government. But we're just looking at like what's really happening and what really needs to happen. Okay. So there's really nothing's been happening at all. Now, on price, what we do on my channel is we look at fundamentals. Okay. Every day I'm reading to you fundamentals. I'll tell you what, from looking at the DTCC and how they've been tokenizing for 10 years, I have a feeling this thing is farther ahead than what we can realize, all right? I think they want us to look at things like, oh my God, we got forever to go. I know they can slow stuff down or speed it up. So I can't give a price prediction. I can't give any kind of prediction because they're running shit. Do you realize how big this is? You're thinking that anybody on social media, even the most popular ones, unless they have a direct tie to somebody at the top 3 families of the world, then they wouldn't be on YouTube or some other platform. They'd be secretly quieted away. So that is your good morning talk. It's a little pep talk. And we are starting early. I wanted to put that out there. And let me see who are the first 5 people to show up. Then we'll get on with real world news and fundamentals. And I was watching Stu Lavelle on the internet, and he's able to go now in the cold plunge 16 minutes. I'm like, what? Stu Lavelle's taking up the Crypto Hulk challenge. I'm not doing the challenges as much on the internet right now. The one place I go to, the internet completely sucks. And then the other place I've been going, it has 2 cold plunges. One of them's busted. So everybody's like lined up. So I don't have time. I can't be in there for 20 minutes. So I'm like, fuck it. So I'm only doing the cold plunge now, maybe 2 times a week. And doing more dry sauna. And when they get that cold plunge fixed, the other one, then I'll probably start doing more. So it's just this fucking place pisses me off. Nobody can build. Nobody takes pride in what they do anymore, barely. So these stupid places make a cold plunge and all the fucking parts are made in China, which we know has the shit quality. and then they ship the stuff over to America. So the small business owner makes a quick money now, and then your fucking machine breaks 8 months later. Wow. And you're paying $10,000 for a cold plunge, and this fucking thing breaks in 8 months. I'm like, wow, dude, you're so fucking stupid. Oh God. Let me find who the first 5 people of the show. Michelle. Oh, dang. Back in the top 5. TK. Das Man. Valley Joe. And then Geo. Those are the first 5 people there. Let me continue here. Here and ready to party. Petty Liu. Welcome to the 2024 Crypto Explosion member. Thank you for going above and beyond, Petty Liu. I'm just looking through this. What's her name? Snack Wrench. Okay, first off, if you have YouTube, you should have it downloaded on your phone. What you do is which I got to do also, delete the app and then reload it. That takes care of a lot of bugs. I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to delete the YouTube there. And I have something called YouTube Studio. It asks you want to keep your subscription or get rid of it. I just hit keep. And then I got the YouTube Studio. I'm going to delete that. And then later I'm going to reload it. It's really quick. What you have to do on YouTube is about once a week, delete the app, the phone app. It affects your computer and your phone. That gets rid of a lot of crap. You also have to once a week go into your settings. YouTube will change those without you asking because they don't want you to watch my show. So also it's important to get my other social media because YT will not notify you sometimes. So that's why you have to join my other social media so you're notified. Alrighty then. Let's look here. First article. India. Now, India from day one has been this country where crypto's legal, and then next year, no, it's not. Next year, crypto's legal. Next year, no, it's not. It's dumb shit like that, okay? India's been putting out for years, oh, crypto's this thing where it's bad for the rupee and all this fucking shit. And now India's in the lead for crypto adoption. I'm like, are you fucking serious? That's how these stupid people are. All these fucking governments. These governments know that I know and that I'm going to show you. That's why my channel is the most heavily shadow banned on all crypto channels on all the social media. I can't even get onto TikTok. They will block me so fast because I expose Ripple China and stuff like that. And the Chinese are fucking scared of Crypto Hulk, I'll tell you. I'll make a 1-minute video, and then within 1 to 3 days, my channel's canceled for community violations. I'm like, what? I didn't even talk about anything. All I was talking about was Ripple China, and that's it. And they start banning my channel. I'm like, oh, man. So that's how I know. Or if I talk about XDC, those two in the same sentence, hoo-wee, channels getting banned, okay? So you know that's important. That's how I know. I've got a list of, on YT, I've got a list of like 8 videos. They're in my queue and they will not load. So I had to delete them all. They all have to deal either with China, XDC, or Israel. That's how I know something really, Because it's all this, it's the same theme. The same themed videos are always getting like not, they won't post them. So then I'm thinking, at first I didn't quite get it, but now I'm like, there must be something very, very important with Israel, XDC, China. And when I start giving price predictions for XDC, oh shit, that blocks them. YouTube will block them. So then I know there's something with the XDC and those other three things that I mentioned, because my other shit doesn't ever get blocked. Just when I start talking about that 3 or 4 different things, price predictions with XDC, oh man. So, or if I start talking about who created XDC, oh, that video gets banned. It won't even show up. So I'm like, that's what I need to invest in. Thanks, YouTube, for helping me figure that shit out. All righty then. I'm just looking through the comments. Who created XDC? The Chinese. The Chinese, man. It's the Chinese. Okay, first video, first topic. We got, can India lead crypto regulation in 2025? Binance thinks so. One of the biggest crypto exchanges in the world, probably the top 3, Binance. Binance expects India to lead global crypto regulation. Oh man. But Crypto Hulk, all those years you were reporting on how India says crypto's bad and it's dangerous and stuff. And I'm like, yeah. Well, then why all of a sudden now is India going to be in the lead? Maybe you could answer that question for me, because I'd like to know. India's role in cryptocurrency regulation is drawing attention. Oh, really? With Binance expressing optimism. Well, that's weird, because before it was always negative, negative, negative. Now they're optimistic that crypto's good. Could it be that they shut down all the Indian people from buying it? And could it be that the government's going to swoop in with banks and control it all? And then the price of the crypto, instead of the Indian people being able to buy the crypto at 5 cents and 30 cents, it'll now be like 10,000 bucks a piece, so that the average person from India can't afford it. Is that why all of a sudden now it's good? Yeah, that's the answer, Crypto Hulk. I called that one. I told all the Indians for the past 4 years, get a VPN and buy that shit, dude, because your country's so fucked. If you're in India right now, buy that shit right now. Get a VPN. Do not listen to your country. They will have you broke and poor, like in your caste system. They don't want you out of your poor caste. They want you fucking poor the rest of your life, to be a slave. That's where my channel comes in. Get a VPN. Figure out how to pay and buy for this shit. Okay. Maybe make a friend in a foreign country to buy the shit and send it to you on a ledger or something like that. That's what I would do if I was living in India. I wouldn't take it like a bitch. His comments reflect growing industry sentiment that India's policy direction could significantly influence the global crypto landscape. Now, wow, wow, wow. You got India with a population of 3-4 times the United States. Binance feels India could lead the globe in crypto regulation. Well, listen, my, how things change. I could just remember 6 to 8 months ago, India's government's totally against crypto, and now all of a sudden India is going to be a crypto leader for the globe. Isn't my how things change? Is just fascinating to me. The push for stronger regulations in India comes as 2024 witnessed significant strides in crypto adoption. Oh, really? I haven't really seen a whole lot as far as price goes. Exactly. See, what they're talking about is all the important stuff we've been going over. Price is not one of them. price is a distraction. Well, I look over here, I don't see the price go up. I guess nothing's happening in crypto. That's how the normies, the normal people, that's how the normies think. Well, I heard the news. Well, actually, the price is going down. I'm concerned. I don't know if I should invest in crypto now. These are the kind of people that watch my show for 5 to 7 minutes and they're done. And then they expect me to answer questions in the top chats and stuff without ever watching my show. That's why I don't answer complicated shit in the top chats, because if your stupid ass was watching my show, you wouldn't have to ask the questions, would you? Oh, that's how Crypto Hulk knows the fake from the real people. Real people only ask certain kinds of questions. They only, Crypto Hulk, what's your price prediction? I'm like, that person doesn't even watch my show. I'm not answering that fucking question. Oh, and they're not a member either. So now they come to my channel to get answers for free, and the other channel they watch all the time, yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm going to spend 4 hours a day unpaid, besides the other 8 to 10 hours a day on my show. Now I'm going to spend 4 hours answering everybody's questions. And they spend 20 minutes a day total on crypto. They get all the news, all the information for free. I spend 4 hours just answering those questions for free. Then I still got to work 8 to 10 on my channel. People, you're fucking high, okay? You got to really start thinking about shit. Am I going to be in a top chat spending 4 hours every day talking to people for free that don't even watch my fucking channel? And then you're like, oh, he doesn't answer questions. Then I'll be like, oh, you don't join channels. Oh, you don't even watch fucking channels. Oh, got him. Okay. Well, let's not play the stupid fucking game because you're going to lose. All right. The bullshit meter has gone off starting about, I don't know, 15 years ago when I got in law enforcement, 20 years ago. The debut of Bitcoin and Ether ETFs are causing this institutional demand. That's what we're seeing here. In the article, Finance Minister Sitharaman called for global cooperation on crypto regulations. Let's look at this again. The finance minister in India calls for the entire world to have cooperation. And he's mentioning the Financial Action Task Force. Oh, now I want you to see what's going on. These are some of the people that are actually running the world. The 3 to 5 rich families, they call upon, they got friends. What, maybe some work at the BIS, Bank of International Settlements. Some of their friends work for the Financial Action Task Force. And there's probably like 10 organizations. You got the rich people, the 10 organizations, and then the governments, and then it goes down to like us, okay? That's how this stuff's done. You have something called the Financial Action Task Force, okay? This is what India is working with. They're telling us right here, India wants the rest of the world to join with the Financial Action Task Force. That is the smoking gun right there. If we focus on, I'm not going to, some people like, okay, can you just tell us, Crypto Hulk, who are the cryptos that are on the list with the Financial Action Task Force? Now, that would be too easy. And I'm not going to say it on some show where everybody can get the information for free, then go back to their own channels and promote it like they found the information on their own. Oh, no. I will not be giving any list out. Tell your YouTuber to go find it themselves. On this channel, we kind of already know who's on that list, okay? The Financial Action Task Force, all you simply have to do is find out regulation compliant crypto. Ta-da! It's not that hard. You have to find cryptos that I talk about that want regulation. You see how all these years I've been saying, if I get a crypto, I want the ones the banks are using, right? And all the dumb people out there, oh, I'm gonna get my wallet. I don't want to have any KYC. I don't want to get on the radar. Oh God. Okay, look. You're gonna be outside of the normal group, okay? You're gonna be like on that dark web nobody wants to get mixed up with. That's where you're going to be. Now it leads into my sponsor to the show, Caleb and Brown. Okay, Caleb and Brown is part of this program now, because I see where things are going. Now we're getting closer to regulations. If you have crypto in a wallet that's not KYC and all that, I know it sounds great. Yeah, I'm going to be a rebel and I'm going to get no one's going to touch you. Okay, your shit's going to be stuck in a wallet nobody's going to want to use. So what we're doing on Crypto Hulk is a lot of us are joining Caleb and Brown. They're brokers. All they are is brokers. They buy and sell. If they go bankrupt tomorrow, it's not a big deal. The crypto is in Fireblocks. That's an American company. The crypto is stored there because when we have a quantum computer attack, and if all of your shit is in one of these, you're done. Okay. For the past 4.5 years, I haven't bought any crypto because of a quantum computer attack. I'm like, I'm not putting all my money, all my investments in a hardware wallet, and a quantum computer is not going to hack that. That's wishful thinking. I believe, I've come to believe now more and more. Every day I watch the news. Every day, either a government agency gets hacked, a bank gets hacked, somebody's money is drained out of their account. Health insurance companies, millions of people losing access to private information. If you don't watch the news, like, something's wrong, okay? So I've now seen over the past 4 years the amount of hacks getting worse and worse and worse. I'm like, oh shit, my hardware wallet. Not your keys, not your crypto. I'm like, wow. Look, that saying is half correct. If you have all your shit in a hardware wallet, and if you're attacked like every other organization on this planet, all your shit's gone. It's done. I got guys now that are millionaires. Some are my friends. At least half of them now are saying, hey, all this quantum computer hacking going on all around the world and governments getting hacked, and like, he's all, is our hardware wallet going to get attacked? I'm like, you got a 50-50 chance. He's like, oh, fuck. And this dude's got like over $1 million in crypto. And he's like, what are you going to do? I said, I'm doing Caleb and Brown, man. I'm putting half my shit in Caleb and Brown because they utilize Fireblocks. America's oldest bank from 1785 or whatever, BNY Mellon, Bank of New York, they use Fireblocks. Bank of New York, the biggest custodial. Why do you think all this shit comes out of New York? The New York Department of Finance, and Ripple goes to New York. Okay, are you seeing a commonality here? Bank of New York uses Fireblocks to protect. They don't use, Bank of New York doesn't use your keys, use your crypto. They don't do that fucking shit, okay? You do, because you're watching your fellow boob tube person tell you shit. Oh yes, that rhymes. Not your keys, not your crypto, not your keys. You follow all the dumb shit, okay? But Crypto Hulk, what happened over all these 4 years? What happened is these quantum computers got better and better, and the artificial intelligence comes in, they got better, and now they're going to be able to hack your shit. That's what the fuck happened. It's called science. It's called modernization. It's called as science grows, things change. Yes, I know. I'm sorry. They do. Otherwise, you'd be a 45-year-old man wearing a pair of diapers because you feel I don't want things to change. Yeah. So I decided to go with Caleb and Brown on this channel because the threat of a quantum attack, I feel that's the black swan that we're waiting for. Rich people that run this world, they don't want all the toxic fucking smoke and the radiation and shit and poison. What's a good black swan that can dismantle the financial system, right? We've got to dismantle, think. If you want to dismantle the financial system and you don't want a lot of radiation floating around, and if your goal is to dismantle the financial situation, you do a quantum attack on the financial system. That kind of makes sense, right? Why blow up that when all you got to do is send a bug in and destroy that? I mean, it makes so much more sense. You target what you want to take out. And what I've been seeing for the past 4.5 years is more and more quantum attacks sneaking up, more and more hacks sneaking up, artificial intelligence being used by bad actors to steal the crypto. If these wallets were all that, why do 1,800 banks join Fireblocks with Caleb and Brown? Just kind of curious. If these things were all that good, why are the banks using institutional grade Fireblocks? That's your answer right there. All right, so India is working with the Financial Action Task Force. This is where this is going. Regulation. You're not going to run away from regulation. I'm just letting you know. You must be living on planet Uranus or something. Because this show's fact-based channel. It's all we do is look at facts. You're not running away from regs, dude. Ain't going to happen. Now, Financial Action Task Force. Let's see what article we have with that. Because if your crypto is not working with them, oh look, Ripple joins forces with a company called CoinFirm. It's to make XRP Financial Action Task Force rules amendable. See that right there? That's what we want. A crypto that's working with the regulators. Well, regulators are going to take all our crypto. Okay, show me facts with that. So, like anybody can make statements. Everybody has their own opinion. Show articles. Show me facts and articles with shit that you say. Because what I say, everything's backed up with articles. I don't give opinions on the show. I give facts, okay? That's how we roll. So what Ripple's doing here, this is back 6 years ago. 6 years ago, Ripple was already working on being FATF, Financial Action Task Force friendly. Not Ethereum, not Bitcoin. Now, United Arab Emirates. We're talking about the starting of the whole Muslim world. Let me do a copy paste. United Arab Emirates is following Financial Action Task Force. You notice how the UA and the different Arab countries are just skyrocketing in their crypto use, and they're all regulated and everything, right? Do you see where do you see problems? In America, in England, but you don't see them in the United Arab Emirates, do you? No, you don't. This article here, United Arab Emirates imposes what? Financial Action Task Force crypto travel rule with anti-money laundering. See, United Arab Emirates is growing like crazy with crypto, and it's called regulation. Regulation, good, sensible regulation. Regulations aren't bad. It's the people that make the regulations bad. Get that? Laws are good. It's the people that make the laws that are bad. So they'll create bad laws and good laws. Laws are traditionally supposed to help things happen. When laws are created with the intent to harm, that's not in the spirit of law. I went through 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 4 law enforcement academies in my career. Okay. Police academies, law enforcement academies. All right. We learn the basics, nothing complicated. One of the basics of law is spirit of law. You have letter of the law. So let's say if the speed limit says 25 and a car is going 26 miles per hour. If you're a police, you could radar them at 26 and write them a ticket. That's called letter of the law. Spirit of the law is, well, everybody kind of, what if your speedometer's off a little? Or, if it's 25, maybe give them 26, 7, 28-ish, or, give them a little leeway, right? Because what's the intent of the speed limit? To have a safe flow of traffic. So it depends on if it's raining outside. If it's dark, is it snowy? If there's snow on the ground, are you going to go 25 in certain areas? No. You might go 5 miles per hour. Maybe just you have to park the car because it's not safe to drive at all. Okay. That's where we come up with the United Arab Emirates. They're partnering with Financial Action Task Force. Ripple joined a firm that's partnered with Financial Action Task Force. That's what we have to look at, is crypto that is running towards regulation, not away from regulation. Ripple's doing everything right. Gary Gensler's doing everything wrong with crypto, okay? The whole Democratic Party. Now, here's another article on this, on Dubai. XRP is approved by Dubai's Financial Services Authority. So we know that Dubai is following Financial Action Task Force. Ripple joined a company to be Financial Action Task Force. And here we see XRP is approved in Dubai. So all the regulation stuff, if it's done sensibly, it's good. Where you have bad actors, regulation is bad. Okay? So it just depends on the country. Now look here, India's a Ripple partner. Let's just keep it real. They're pretending. Ripple has a non-disclosure agreement with India. Everybody knows, but it's a secret. Here is India's largest private bank. It's called HDFC, India's largest bank. They're a partner of Ripple. They have joined RippleNet. And this is back almost 5 years ago. Okay? India knows what's going on completely. The largest bank, let me tell you something. If the largest bank in America is doing something, they've got the most power. Who would that be in America? Probably would be, BNY Mellon, JP Morgan, Citibank. That would probably be one of your biggest banks in America. And of those 3 that I mentioned, they're all either using Ripple or Ripple partners. So, like in India, their largest bank, Ripple partner. Now, India's been doing testing on a CBDC, and they're doing it with Ripple, okay? So, I'm not here to be a salesman for Ripple, but these are the companies that are popping up, like Ripple. Michelle Wilk, thank you very much for the tax-free donation there. Appreciate that. And then too much motivation. Who holds the keys to the customer's Fireblocks wallets? Fireblocks controls those. Who holds the keys to your Fireblocks wallet on Caleb and Brown? That'll be a good question to ask Caleb and Brown. You can call them up and ask. But Caleb and Fireblocks controls the crypto, so if Fireblocks, it won't be hacked. Bad news, Virginia. Thanks for all the hard work. And thank you for that tax-free donation. So Crypto Saucy says, I have no clue about quantum computing. So I'm supposed to watch David Schwartz talk about quantum computing, right? So is that the same David Schwartz that hooked up China with cryptocurrency? You know, our enemy China. So David Schwartz hooks up communist China, which is our enemy. David Schwartz, chief technology officer, hooks up our enemy China with their crypto, and he hooks up Russia, our other enemy. And I'm supposed to watch David Schwartz for information. Crypto Saucy, pull the dick out of your ass, okay? This guy's so fucking stupid. Let's watch David Schwartz, the same guy that helps all the communist countries get crypto. I'm going to watch him and listen, right? You're so fucking high. Wow. Let's report you for something fun. There we go. Next. Yeah, we can do the thing. Look, I don't care about David Schwartz. I want David Schwartz to explain to everybody why in 2013 he hooked up China with Ripple, gave them on-ramps and off-ramps, called it Ripple China, and helped make the Chinese CBDC. He's the chief technology officer. Why is he helping our enemy? Isn't that called treason? Next. Why the fuck did David Schwartz hook up Russia with Z payment, giving them on and off ramps? Isn't that helping our enemy? Isn't that treasonous behavior? Yes, it is. So I'm going to listen to a fucking treasonous person tell me about quantum computing and how to keep my crypto safe when he's helping the communists set up wallets. Are you serious? What a fucking dumbass, okay? Wow. So if I were to go over to Russia and China and hook them all up with a brand new crypto system to avoid the US dollar, is that going to be okay, or am I going to jail? What do you think would happen? Let's think. What would happen if Crypto Hulk went to China, hooked them up with my own crypto platform, gave them on-ramps and shit, then I did the same thing to Russia? Wouldn't I go to jail? Yes, you would, Crypto Hulk. So why isn't David Schwartz in jail? Well, that's a good question, Crypto Hulk. Yes, it is. So do I need to watch David Schwartz to learn about quantum computing? No, I don't. Maybe when he can explain why he's off helping communist and socialist countries, after he explains how he's able to help them and not get in trouble with Homeland, then maybe I'll start watching him talk about quantum computing. All right? There you go. Pretty fucking logical. Alrighty then. Well, Trevor, we got another one to add to the list. Yes. Unless, YZK says, unless working for the government. All these secrets going on, right? Why am I the only channel talking about this? Why am I the only channel with the evidence? Why don't you hear that fucking retard that was saying stuff earlier? Why doesn't he explain? Why doesn't he have a channel? Very interesting, isn't it? Because he doesn't know anything. If he knew something, look, if he knew something, he'd have his own channel. But clearly he doesn't. Then if he had his own channel, wouldn't he be showing all the relationships between Ripple Tech, which is David Schwartz, chief technology officer? Wouldn't he be showing all the evidence how David Schwartz is hooking up communist and socialist countries with a new crypto to outdo the United States dollar? Wouldn't he be showing that? Yes. But he doesn't have any evidence, so he's just talky, sucky on the dicky, right? That's all he does. Alrighty then. Now back to India. Here's an article here. India has been using Ripple to test CBD. See, this is what it all is about. All this new stuff is fake. I have the only channel because I have the evidence these other people don't have. See, everybody's all talking. Let's do all the stop talking. Let's look at the evidence. Why the fuck is Ripple hooking up China and Russia with gateways and helping create Chinese yuan? Why is that? But see, the other channels don't discuss that because they have no fucking clue. So all they do is just talk about whatever. I don't trust David Schwartz because I want to know why he's hooking up China with digital yuan. I don't trust David Schwartz. Why is he hooking up Russia with the Z payment crypto system and on-ramps for Ripple? So the same guy who's doing all this, if I did that shit, I'd be in jail, man, like right away. Before it would be called conspiracy. They would bust my ass before I even got it done. But for him, it's okay. And so I'm supposed to sit here, and if David Schwartz says, oh, you don't have to worry, I'm going to listen to that guy who's got all the secrets to everything. So when my hardware wallet gets hacked, then is David Schwartz going to give me my hundreds of millions of dollars I'm supposed to have? No, David Schwartz is not going to give me a fucking thing except a bunch of half-ass answered questions. And David Schwartz is not going to talk a fucking thing about Ripple China and how he hooked up the Chinese yuan. You're not going to hear that from David Schwartz. So I don't give a fuck about what David Schwartz says. I got people that want to know answers. David Schwartz never told us about hooking up China, did he? No. Did David Schwartz say how he helped make the Chinese yuan for China? How David Schwartz already made the CBDC for them? We haven't heard anything on that. Can David Schwartz help us out with Ripple Russia and why David Schwartz helped Russia get on and off ramp to the XRP ledger? Can David Schwartz explain that? No, he can't explain a fucking thing that's important. All David Schwartz does is tell us shit that Ripple puts out. Well, then I don't need David Schwartz because I can just watch the news and Ripple will put out whatever. David Schwartz ain't gonna tell you shit. So we need to stop it with this David Schwartz holier than thou dumb shit stuff, okay? It's really embarrassing. Ripple's the government and they don't want you to know shit. If anything, see, look, you're not even supposed to be in XRP. You know that? It's for governments and banks. You're not either one of those. Do you get it? You are the bank's competition. Do you get that? Who runs the world? The banks. Who pays off the politicians? The banks. When you get XRP, who's your competition? The banks. Do you get this? Who does David Schwartz work for? The most powerful people in the world. The banks. Please tell me you're starting to kind of get it, right? So when David Schwartz says something, he's working for the higher ups. He's not working for you. That's my job. That's why my channel is the most heavily shadow banned channel. Like Ripple, it's a government contract. They work for the government. I've already shown the evidence for that. One day, people will see, like, damn, that Crypto Hulk dude, he already knew. I don't give a fuck what David Schwartz says. He doesn't tell us anything important. Ripple puts out the information, he just parrots it back like a parrot. It's all that he does. You will not find any revelation shit coming out of David Schwartz. He works for them. So the other channels are hype channels. Oh, yeah, David Schwartz said this. Oh, you're not going to find out anything secret from David Schwartz. He is all non-disclosure agreement out. He can't say a fucking thing, all right? That's where I come in. Alrighty, done. Proof, wait, poof, I'm a billionaire. Everything we see is just a show. There you go. Oh, you got to listen to David Schwartz. No, you just need to keep sucking on that big D and get off my show and wasting everybody's time. Righty then. Stu Lavelle, I got the keys to the short bus, but we're going to need a bigger bus. Hold on a minute. Stu Lavelle gave 10 people memberships, and those 10 are Ray Ray, Day One, E.T., um, Hamza Kahab, Block Crypto, got a membership by Stu Lavelle, Mandy, Coffee Cat Espanol, Yoga Freak, got a membership by Stu Lavelle, Tony Bags, got a membership by Stu Lavelle, Tom Leby, and Anti Palvansade. Those people got memberships by Stu Lavelle. Let me look up, make sure. Bad News Virginia says, nope, they signed them papers, non-disclosure agreements. Right. So if you follow other channels, then you're a cheerleader for David Schwartz, who's a government agent, Brad Garlinghouse, government agent. All these people are government agents. So I'm going to listen to the government agents, right? Wrong. You can, not me. And what do we got here? Paul Bertsman. Paul A. gave 5 people memberships. That'll be Jason Stark, Schism, Enrico, Mark Anthony got a membership by Paul, and then Conscious Freedom. There we go. Those people right there. Sparky Apes, like, who runs the world? All the single ladies. Oh my God. You see, we do have laughs on this channel because when you step back after all the information that my channel's given you, and you're like, damn, look, you're fucked. Okay. I'm just letting you know. You are fucked. I am fucked. You get it? Okay. That's how this ends. The crypto, they try to scare everybody out, like India, keep everybody all out of the stuff. And then while they're working on a new financial system, they distract everybody left and right, meme coins, this, that, blah, blah, blah. See, I don't get mixed up in no dumb shit. I don't care. I just focus on facts. And then I find out how the government is hooking up communist and socialist countries. No other channel. Nobody's knowing what we're talking about. People think we're nuts. And we are literally watching all this happen. You got the David Schwartz and Brad Garlinghouse comedy show going on, entertaining, giving people, what do they call it? Bread and peanuts or something, or bread and water, or whatever. Look, the whole crypto thing is to enslave the whole world. Okay, that's the end game. Some of us, like us, we see it. I'm showing you with facts. It's not an opinion. Like, I'm literally showing you how Ripple's hooked up Chinese communist countries and socialist countries like Russia and other ones, Indonesia and all. I got all the evidence. I'm showing. It's not an opinion. It's fact. I'm just showing you. So other people get butthurt when they see this because they're like, oh, no, that's not true. You've got to have some kind of ulterior motive for everything you say. No, every day there's all these attacks, these quantum, maybe lightweight quantum attacks and and it's getting worse and worse and worse. That's why these suckers I mean, why doesn't, if these were that good, why isn't Bank of New York Mellon, why aren't all these banks just buying these? They got their little tech guys at work. They can all, right? They can all do that. Can't they just buy these? Why, why are they using custodial? Why are they doing that? They could just go to Best Buy and buy one of these and hook it all up, right? And everything's all good. I got my keys. It's my crypto. Then why aren't the banks doing that? Why are the banks using institutional grade? The banks could just run down, call up Best Buy. Hey, this is B of A, San Francisco. We need about 300 of these. Could you drop them off? Right? You got to start thinking. There's something going on you don't see. And this quantum computer hack is going to take your shit. Okay? See, first off, you look at who am I? What's my track record? Being here for 4.5 years, exposing all kinds of shit. Who is that dumbass? We don't even know who that person is. So if that person wants to go make a crypto program for 4.5 years, build up my credibility. I've been here for 4.5 years studying for you. I've been here for 4.5 years making 1 to 2 shows a day. Who the fuck is that? Exactly. Nobody. No fucking buddy. What channel do they have? How many thousands and thousands of people has that person helped? Nobody. What people do is they'll come on this channel to distract you because it's a free show. That's what happens when I have free shows is we get people like that to show up. But I'm trying to make it a free show. See what I mean? So if I have a private show, oh, well, you got a private show. You won't let anybody in. So if I have an open show, then I get people like that to come in. So either way, I'm fucked, right? That's how it goes. Alrighty then. Too much motivation. They can try to use crypto to enslave the world, but the Most High God has the last say. And okay, thank you very much for your donation to the channel. Appreciate that. Now we got Stu Lavelle. 20 memberships. Here we go. Hold on. Gibbous, Nokius, Whiskerbotham. Are you serious? Got a membership by Stu Lavelle. That's a pretty good one. We got Quick Dolo, Wave Riding Solo. No, never mind. Bullish Chris T. Got a membership by Stu Lavelle. Toy Firmer, 1965. Mark Bossler, Jordan. The Dub in the Desert. Got a membership by Stu Lavelle. Mio Gavros, and then Leopoldo Gandara got a membership by Stu Lavelle. Gotcha got a membership again by Stu Lavelle. Hunter was gifted a membership. Dr. Dave's Adventures, AR589. Mary J. Oh, nice one. Dagger Skateboards got another membership. Tools and Tactics, Fierce, and then Short Bus Swagger got a membership by Stu Lavelle. Then let's see. I think that'll be it with that one. So let me see this one here. So we have India. This is the story that never ends with India. They're testing crypto wallets and so forth with the XRP. Here's the article on that. I'm not going to go over it because we're still stretching into close to an hour. I'm going to try to knock out this next article. Again, we're talking about India. It's separate. It's biometrics. But I want you to see what's going on. India is really deep into crypto and will lead the way. Okay. I'm not going to say they're the number one country that's going to lead the way, but they're leading the way right now. Let's take a look here. First, we got Artha Crypto. Thank you very much for the tax-free donation. Hello, brother Crypto Hulk. It's Sage from Malibu. What is your view of the percentage to keep with Caleb and Brown? Are any wallets safe? Love, Sister Sage. I remember that person from years ago. So this person's been watching the show for a while. Look, governments. Okay, someone said, well, the Canadian government's whatever was hacked, revenue service, so therefore anybody can be hacked. No, they weren't using encryption. Okay. Governments are probably, what we have are the banks and fire blocks. Look, let me tell you something. The quantum computer mixed with AI, that's going to be a black swan. Look, they want to take down the old system because it's vulnerable. Okay. So that's going to create a crisis. Okay. A quantum hack is coming. They're not going to try to blow the world up and shit. Not right now. That comes later on in the Revelations viewpoint stuff. What we're looking at now is getting control of everything. So the one person can run the whole world. That's how it's all designed. It's destiny. That's how it's been foretold. Okay. Now, in the very end, that's when all the angels come down and okay, we're not getting into all that. Okay. We're talking about right now. To get control over the world, to play out how all this eventually ends up, you've got to control everybody. You can't have 200 countries with 200 different kinds of money. You've got to be able to get everybody on the same kind of money system, not using the same crypto, just money system. And then you got control of the whole entire world. Now it makes it easier for one person, like Lord of the Rings or whatever. It makes it possible for one ring to rule the world. Okay. Now, Sage wants to know about what percentage to keep in Caleb and Brown. I'm just going to tell you what I tell my friends, okay? And they call me. This past week, I've talked to two of them. They got at least $1 million in crypto. Crypto Hulk, what am I supposed to do? I'm like, what do you mean? They're like, well, I'm looking at the news and like everybody's getting hacked. I'm like, yeah, it's a serious concern. They're like, well, so what are you doing? I said, I got Caleb and Brown now. I said, I've been in crypto 4.5 years. I only bought 2 months worth of pay and put it in the crypto in a wallet. Okay. That was back in 2020, around May of 2020 was the last time I bought crypto. Why? Because I was afraid of a quantum attack, a quantum hack. Okay. I was that afraid of it 4 years ago. Like, I'm already worried 4.5 years ago. I already knew what's going to happen. These motherfuckers are going to use AI and a quantum attack and fucking delete all of our wallets. So lately, about the past 6 months to 8 months, I've been seeing a lot of, or maybe I've just been more aware of Caleb and Brown. And they have fire blocks, which America's oldest bank trusts. I don't care what David Schwartz says. I'm going with America's oldest bank, okay? And they're also the biggest, and they're a Ripple partner. BNY Mellon's a Ripple partner. They go back from day one. So BNY Mellon is using Fireblocks, which I'm sure Ripple helped them design this stuff, because BNY is a Ripple partner, okay? That goes all the way back from day one. They deleted that website too. I still got the BNY Mellon article from 2014 where it's on ripple.com, but they took that off Ripple's website. But if I go back in my email or whatever it is, fucking Apple Pictures or Amazon Photos, wherever the fuck it is, I can still pull up that article. I just got to look and find it. So from being in crypto this long, I already know. So the BNY Mellon, if they're with them, that's a big deal. And then all the other banks. And like I said, why don't the banks just buy these, right? I mean, it's that easy. Just call Ledger. Hey, this is B of A. Send us over 5,000 wallets. And you can have all the tech people load that shit up and stuff. Okay, but they're not doing that. There's a reason for that. So they're using institutional grade. It's different. It's better, stronger. You know, I'm just telling you, I'm not selling a used car. My millionaire friends call me. They're far richer than me. Some of them got like 10 million in value. And they're asking me, what am I planning on doing? And I said, I'm putting half my shit in Caleb and Brown. Because I'm not putting all of my shit in a hardware wallet or spreading them out. I want at least half my stuff in institutions. Maybe I can get grandfathered in. Maybe I can, maybe I can't. But I'm not going to lose all my shit to a quantum attack. If my crypto is in Fireblocks, that's the same as all the biggest banks in the world. The biggest banks in the world ain't using these. You get it? So it's like, okay, I could do half in my ledger, and then I'm joining all the other banks in the world by putting mine in Fireblocks. I want to be with them. I want to hang out with the big dogs and the little dogs, both. So I got a dog in both fights, right? So either way it goes down. But look, some people might say, well, the government takes shit. Okay, look, if there's a quantum attack, and I'm just saying, if they hack your wallet, all of it's gone. If we have a quantum attack and they don't hit my wallet and the government cracks down on central exchange, whatever cryptos like Fireblocks, look, you cannot prevent everything bad. It's not going to happen. There's going to be some shit that's going to happen. War has casualties. Maybe I lose one or the other. I don't know. But I'm not going to put 100% of my shit into one thing and be like, I'm not going to use a custodial agent because what if the government, okay, what if, there's always what ifs. You can't protect yourself against everything. There's going to be some damage. Just like there's no perfect car. There's no perfect car. If it's really fast, it's got shitty gas mileage, then it's probably really small. If it's really big and comfortable, it goes slow. See what I mean? There's no perfect car. There's no perfect thing to do. You're going to have to take a fucking chance and make decisions. That's what I'm doing. So my friends call me. One guy started off with 10 to 20,000 in crypto. Now he's got over $1 million in crypto, and he thanks me and for my show and teaching him stuff. Okay. Now he's asking me, well, now I went from 20 grand in crypto. Now I'm up to $1.2 million. Now I've trusted Crypto Hulk this far. Crypto Hulk, what am I supposed to do now? Do I take half out of my crypto wallet? And I'm like, I don't want to tell you, but for me personally, I would split up my loss because I don't know. I'm not doing 100% in the ledger. And even if you spread it out to 4 legs, there's still wallets. But those wallets won't protect you against a quantum attack with AI. They're not quantum-based algorithms. They're not. I'm sorry. Whatever David Schwartz says, that misguided person misunderstood David Schwartz. Algorithms for these motherfuckers are not quantum resistant. Okay? I'm sorry to tell you that. Your hopes are going to get crushed. Now, can they redesign these? Yeah, but then you're going to have to transfer your shit out of this, or maybe you get a firmware update or something, right? Maybe they can do that. As of now, there is no quantum resistant algorithm. Just saying, okay? So, 50-50. Are there any wallets that are safe? Not right now. All righty. Rob, welcome to the entry level membership. And let's see. Yeah, look, you're screwed, man. You have to split your losses, okay? So you're going to have institutional grade custody with at least 25 or 50%. Because again, the banks, they're not buying the ledgers and the treasures, none of that shit. If it was like that, wouldn't the banks just do it? And yeah, they would, but they're not. So there's something too that they're not telling us, okay? I know, and David Schwartz says this and that, but David Schwartz works for the government, right? That same guy, David Schwartz, helped hook up the Chinese. That same guy, David Schwartz, secretly hooked up the Russians. I don't trust David Schwartz. I'm sorry. I don't believe what he says. He's got more non-disclosures and more secrets than probably the Pentagon. All right, we're going to wrap that up. There's quite a bit of stuff going on. We're in the middle of a changeover, and there's a lot of things, a lot of concerns that people have. I know we watch these videos and all these people at Ripple seem nice and this and that. Okay, these people are paid government actors, all right? I deep dive information. I found out all kinds of shit. David Schwartz and Brad Garlinghouse never tell us. I have to discover this stuff. I don't care if David Schwartz says this. I don't give a fuck what David Schwartz says. He's been working for the government for like 35, 40 years. So who does David Schwartz represent? You and me? No, that dude's been national security, I won't say agency, from probably 1988 up to now. David Schwartz is working for the man, okay? Not for you. Brad Garlinghouse, who does he work for? The man, not for you. Ripple, the company, is a contractor for the United States government. They represent who? The United States government and who's ever controlling the United States government. England? Top 3 families? So whatever David Schwartz says, I don't give a fuck. He has not told me anything that's going to help me. I've had to discover the stuff on my own. So there you have it. But Crypto Hulk, everybody else on YouTube just sucks David Schwartz D to get views. I don't care. Like, I've been from day one, the anti-crypto channel, okay? So I'm not trying to be like these other people. Okay. Some people are reading into things. So somebody says no wallets are safe now. I don't know where you got that at. You created that from your own brain, okay? See, we don't know. We don't know. That's all that I'm saying. We don't know. Think of your wallet. Was your wallet designed with quantum encryption? No, it was not. You got to think. Was your wallet designed with quantum encryption? The answer is no. I'm just saying. I'm not. That's all that I'm saying. I didn't say wallets are going to be hacked. I'm asking a question. Is your wallet quantum encrypted or standard encrypted? And the answer is standard. You can figure out the rest after that. I'm not saying nothing. And people want to know. Look, I don't have the answers, man. I'm sitting in front of a brown couch on the floor, and people keep watching. So I do some of the best research online for crypto. Like, each person looks at different things. I got my research that I do. And I'm looking at Ripple hooking up to communist China and socialist Russia. And then you expect me to believe David Schwartz? I mean, come on now. Okay. We will move on from here. So yeah, I'm just telling my friends, just split it up. Like I said, I don't have the answers. And yeah, Ledger could come out with a quantum encryption and probably do a firmware update. That's probably all they got to do. But it's not done yet. And just a black swan event, I really feel is going to be a quantum AI. You know how big this AI shit is? It's going to be like a quantum AI hack on a major financial system. That would necessitate, oh shit, we've got to get off the old system and get onto a quantum encrypted system, right? So that it's safe from a quantum. So that's what you have to do. Look, Black Swan, everybody. Black Swan's not just some little, no, a black swan. It could be devastating. I'm just letting you know. There's going to be pain. It's going to take work. WORK. In pain. PAIN. Black Swan. That's what this isn't just some, oh, it's going to be bad for a few hours. Look, we have to destroy the old system. Quantum hack. And then we get onto this new system. Okay? That's where Hedera is coming in with Seals Q. I just read this the other fucking day. Hedera is working on quantum proofing crypto. They're going on satellites. That's what Hedera is working on. Ethereum's not working on that. Bitcoin's not working on that. So that'll be it. I gotta go. Oh, wait a second. Vinny, thank you very much for the tax-free donation. Says, yo, Crypto Hulk, I couldn't use Caleb Brown because my New York ID. So here's your commission. Have a great New York. Some of you guys, now, I gotta be careful with this one. I know somebody who told me this. So now it's hearsay. So hearsay is not admissible in court. So I know a guy who knows a guy who told him, who then went down a couple people to tell me. But what he did was he has a friend, relative, or whatever in another state sign up and get access to things. And I'm not going to endorse or say anything was bad or he got around state's laws. I'm not saying that. It's just I heard of somebody who told somebody that somebody who lived in New York just called a friend to have him set up a little something for him. And the rest is kind of use your imagination. Okay. But always do what's legal. Never do anything illegal. Okay. I want to make sure that's very clear. I would never ever suggest or give an anecdotal story suggesting the getting around of any New York rules. I would never suggest anything like that at all. I'm just showing you what not to do. Okay. Don't ever do that. It's illegal. It's illegal to get crypto when you're not supposed to. Okay. Even though it's super easy, don't do it. It's illegal. All right. All righty then. No, Jai, a guy named Jai, what's the predictions? Or are you just wasting our time? No, Jai, the only person wasting our time is you. That's why we're going to report you for terrorism. And have a beautiful day. Get your channel back quick. See you on the other side. All right. I think that'll do it. Yes. Is Caleb and Brown quantum conscripted? They don't hold crypto. You're brand new. Watch the show. You'll understand what's going on. And with that, I will see y'all in the next broadcast. I got to go work out and live a thing called life. And then I'm going to work on possibly a PM show. If I can get enough news, I'm going to do a PM show.